Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're looking at B.P.R.D. Omnibus Volume 3. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're going to do an overview of B.P.R.D. Omnibus Volume 3. This is the third in what I found out will be a 10-line volume. So we got 1, 2, and 3. I haven't read any of these yet, but I do have overviews of these on the channel if you want to flip through those with me. Now, just noticing, Volume 1 is a little bit thinner than Volume 2, but Volume 3 seems to be about the same thickness, and we'll get into the contents and all that. So how the spines look, purple, black, purple. I'm guessing Volume 4 will be back to this gray, black color. So that's interesting. So Volume 3, what does it contain? Stories by Mike Mignola, John Arcudi, Guy Davis on art, Dave Stewart on color. So this is your basic B.P.R.D. Hellboy team right here. So what does we have? This book collects B.P.R.D. Volume 6, The Universal Machine, Volume 7, Garden of Souls, and Volume 8, Killing Ground. So this is going in order. I remember Book 2 here had, jumped forward in time. It had Dark Horse Presents Volume 4, 5, and 12 on here, War on Frogs. So this one does not jump ahead. This stays in chronological release order, whatever you want to call it. So let's flip through here. All the art is by Guy Davis in this book. So he, I guess, became the new regular artist on B.P.R.D. There are no introductions or anything. It's just contents and moving on. So these are short and cheap, not short, but I guess cheaper omnibuses for them to put out, reprinting stuff. $29.99 on the back. And one thing I got to say on the back of these, it doesn't tell you what's in here. You got to open up to the contents page. So I find that kind of be a little bit of a bummer. But again, this is all Guy Davis art, and he becomes the legendary B.P.R.D. artist on this series. He made his name by sticking with this series issue after issue after issue. So, beautiful covers by Mike Mignola. He's also contributing, I think, to the story, if not the script. But again, I haven't read these, so I couldn't tell you what's happening, what's good or what's bad. But I'm excited to read it because I'm doing my Hellboy reread right now. I have the Right-Handed Doom review coming out soon, if it's not already out by the time this comes. And I will be moving on to the next volume. So as soon as I get to the part where Hellboy quits the B.P.R.D., because that does happen in his series, then I can pick up Volume 1 and review that and just kind of maybe alternate volumes of, a Hellboy little trade or a big B.P.R.D. trade. I remember this guy, he's voiced by Seth MacFarlane in the second Hellboy film, with a German accent. That's pretty funny. I don't know if that's true to the character or whatever. Again, haven't read anything with him, but I gotta say, Guy Davis's art, on Abe, looks really cool. On some humans, looks a little weird, but it is a monster book, so I think it's fine. And the nice thing you gotta say about this is that it's consistent. Not only do you have one artist doing all of these issues, there's probably 15 or 18 issues in here without seeing the actual issue numbers in the front. Just phenomenal to have that consistency in a book nowadays. So I know this is at least 10 years old, but pretty neat. There's the monster on the back. People in the hospital. There's the image from Killing Ground, Chapter 3. So pretty neat. This blonde is actually running around with Hellboy in a lot of the stories that I'm reading right now. Kate, I believe her name is Kate Corrigan. Maybe that's it. I'm surprised that she's more of a character in Hellboy than is Liz Sherman, as Liz Sherman in the movies is the main, Hellboy love, which I think is Dollars to Donuts is that guy. Here's Lobster Johnson appearing as a ghost or something. That's interesting. So, but yeah, they're gonna do 10 volumes of these. Can you imagine? Look at all these extras in the back. 10 volumes. And it looks like they're going to try and do them. I looked at the Amazon listings online. I bumped it, sorry. And it looks like they're going to try and release a lot of these this year. So if you're just getting into BPRD or hoping to get into BPRD like me, these are in print. They are affordable at regular price. You can order them on the discount sites online also. So I think that is really awesome to get these in print. There's a lot of extras. A sketchbook per trade paperback. Now that is cool. Look at that. That's like 40 pages of sketches. Incredible. Anyway, again, can't wait to read these, get into BPRD. I hope it's good, and I will have a review of it when I do on the channel. So subscribe and stay tuned for the review of Omnibus Volume 3 in the coming months. In the meantime, we got a lot of great content for you and some cool YouTube shorts, so check those out. We'll see you guys next time on The Funny Pages.